within this realm of existence, then what will start to happen for you is you will start to be rewarded. Nature will reward you. It already rewarded you when you came here, and that afterbirth was removed from your nose. You already received your reward for coming down here and dealing with us, or dealing with nature. And nature said, hey, I want to deal with you. I don't want to not deal with you. I want to see what everything is about. I want to see what you gonna do with me. You gonna do the right things, or you gonna do the wrong things? Are you gonna ignore me? Are you gonna show me respect, or you not gonna show me respect? You gonna have to keep redoing things until you get it right, or are you gonna reform? See that? Are you gonna reform and conform to other than self and kind, or to these external forces that go against nature? Because that's all it's doing, is going against. Anything that's external, it's against. That's X. You know, one word they like to use is explain. Explain yourself. How you gonna explain yourself? That's Xing out the plane. Xing out what makes plain perfect sense. Xing out plain is taking you away from reason. And once it's taking you away from reason, you have moved away from that ray of sun. You follow? You done moved away from that ray of sun, or that reason that you here in the first place. You here because nature intended it for you to be here. If it didn't intend for you to be here, you wouldn't be here. So cut the crap. And it's real simple. It's not nothing difficult or hard. The more simply we make things, the more easier it is for us to unify. The more easy it is for us to personify unification with each other, which is needed for us, brothers and sisters. We got to get off this universal crap. Stop thinking that we need to hold the hands with everybody. We need to hold our hands with ourselves first. And once we can do that, everybody else in the world gonna get in line. Believe it or not, they were just waiting on us to hold hands, brothers and sisters. You go to China, they holding hands already. You go to Japan, the Japanese holding hands together. They already doing it. The Hindu, he doing it. White man, he holding hands. They holding hands amongst each other. Even today, it's September 11th. This is a new holiday. Believe it or not. They done made it a holiday. Blew up them towers and said, hey, it's going to be a holiday. You know, that's just another reason for us to get together and be unified. That's what we got to start doing, brothers and sisters. But we have to simplify things. The more that we don't simplify things, the harder it will be for us to unify because of communication barriers. Based on the reflection or the self-awareness. Just leave it as self-awareness. Once you aware of yourself, hey, I'm not telling you don't grow or don't prescribe or don't get no more information. I'm saying try to leave it as simple as possible for those that don't know. So when they do get on the bandwagon, it'll be simple for them. And we'll start dealing with each other in simple capacities. We don't have to get all deep and methodical to deal with one another. That's what's blocking us off from unification. We think we need to do this and do that and do this and do that and do. See all that divine order up in there? You can't divine order over divine order. Just make it real simple and sweet, and we can move along. Start recognizing our greatness. Then we can start redoing all this stuff that's already been done to us. I don't even have to go through that crap. All I gotta do is tell you to prescribe time life and pull up Black history and go ahead and get angry and get your blood boiling and get your high blood pressure popping up. But that's all that's gonna happen. When you start looking at the 50s and the 60s, what happened in the 40s and the 30s and all through the 18 and 1700s. All they gonna show is them putting their foot on your neck. They ain't gonna show you your greatness. Go to the Chinese man and you ask them what you was doing, what your ancestors were doing. He gonna tell you, hey, I don't know. I don't know what they was doing. I don't even care. But you should know. Stop asking all these other people what what you need to do and start asking your brothers and sisters. Because there's many of brothers and sisters out there with their hands extended, trying to get you aware of who you are, trying to get you aware of your greatness, get you aware of your unlimited power that you have inside of you. You just have to want to do these things. Because this cycle, this sun cycle that we in right now, is open up for you. And it's open up for your children and their children to personify their greatness. There's nothing standing in your way no more. There's nothing standing in your way but you. Stop running from yourself. Stop running to the damn shopping mall on the weekend. If you got a couple of days off of work, make sure you spend a day with yourself. Make sure that you spend at least half a day with yourself, at least a fourth of the day with yourself, and make yourself aware of self. Because plenty of us are not aware of that. We're not aware that we some solar being inside of the human being. You think that you this human being. And that's not who you are. You're more than that. Yeah, it's a piece of you that's human, but you're more than that. Yeah, there's a piece of you that's spirit, but you even more than that. Yeah, you got the power of the mind, but you more than the mind. You more than the mind. You the soul. The soul is the ray. And I'm going to go through these rays with you right quick. We're going to keep on revisiting this raynology until you realize who you are. And once you start to realize who you are, you can revitalize the energies inside of you. And once you're able to do that, you can predetermine what the hell you gonna do in this great day and time. Then you can recycle. See the recycle? See the ray cycle? The cycle of ray, as Dr. Ned puts it. See that ray cycle? Or that sun cycle that we in right now? And you got two suns in your atmosphere right now. So it's telling you that we in the sun time. We in the time of the sun. And if you a solar being, hey, you supposed to be doing great things, brothers and sisters. Don't think that you can't. Stop thinking less of yourself and start thinking more of yourself. And you will start doing great things. Stop thinking less of yourself and start thinking more of yourself, and you will do great things. And so once you done recycled that crap, then you will start to feel reborn. You will become reborn. Once you're reborn, you start realigning yourself with nature. After you realign yourself with nature, you can start breaking through the barriers that's been put on the self. Start breaking through the barriers that's put on the self. Once you start breaking through them, then you can start being real. There's a lot of brothers and sisters say how real they are. You're not real until you start dealing with your own people. Until you start dealing with who you are. Start dealing with who you are not. Just because you're willing to deal with who you are not don't make you real. That means that you just subscribing to a false awareness. You're lowering your vibrational frequency rate. You're feeling less soul, and you're feeling more spirit. You ain't even feeling that spirit. You're feeling more human. And you don't even think that you a spirit, even though you got all this spiritual energy exuding from you. And you say, hey, oh no, I'm not none of that. It's out there somewhere. And you're trying to make these false realities, or these false awarenesses, a reality, and they not no reality. They not a reality. This is your physical mind tricking the shit out of you. And your physical mind ain't even that sharp. It's not sharper than you can be. It's not sharper than you are. You just think it is. And you're using your mind power to lessen your power.